Y'all, the Beatles cult is so real. Good morning. So, yesterday I dropped my exposing Beatles video where basically I laid out all of the evidence of why Beatles is a problem and why this company is complete garbage and why you shouldn't use the product. And I still had people commenting that they had no issues, that Beatles was great, that I was the problem. Like, these people clearly didn't watch the video. I tried to explain the research in as simple terms as possible, but if you don't understand the chemistry, just say that, babe. Just say that. Because your lack of understanding of chemistry does not negate what I'm saying, does not make it any less true. Like, here we have this commenter trying to school me, but then she thinks that monomer I'm referring to is acrylic monomer, the liquid, and is like, well, duh, you just didn't use a UV lamp. Are you freaking for real? Acrylic monomer is called monomer because it's made up of monomers, primarily ethyl methacrylate, EMA monomer. Hope that helps. And for those of y'all who just don't want to watch the YouTube video and actually learn the explanation, I will just give you the cliff notes here. Beetles can't fully cure, right? Because it's got over 60% monomer content and 0.065 photo initiator. 0.0. That is not even 0.1, not even close to 1%, when the standard photo initiator count in the industry is 2 to 10%. Professional brands like Apres, their base gel contains 24% HEMA, but 20% photo initiator. For those who are new here, the photo initiator is what starts the chemical reaction that binds the monomers together and makes your gels hard. 0.065. And then they send you one of those little rinky-dink lamps. So on top of the fact that they don't have photo initiator, you're also supposed to cure it with a garbage lamp. The product doesn't cure. Just because it looks cured doesn't mean that it is. And over time, or the first use, because it fully depends on your immune system, that product, that uncured monomer, is going to continue to leach until one day your immune system says that it's had enough and you get the allergy. I just don't know how to make this more simple, and people still just won't believe it when the evidence is right there. Also, these manufacturers supply their own SDS. When you look at where the SDS came from for our Beetles, it's Beetles. And a company that actually no longer even exists, because Beetles is just a trade name for Gelab Cosmetics. Gelab went out of business. It has been permanently closed since 2022. So who is making this stuff? It is just absolutely wild to me that people just absolutely refuse to see what is right in front of their eyes. And for what? Just to be a contrarian? Or like you want to justify your use of this brand even when you know that it's wrong, especially if you're using this on other people and you call yourself a professional. That's got to be what it is. It's got to be guilt that makes people defend this brand so vehemently, even when the evidence is right in front of their eyes. I'm not done here. I think I finally found a lab to do the chemical testing, and I will keep you guys updated. But it seems like it doesn't matter how much evidence I can come up with. The cult of Beetle is going to continue their shenanigans, and people are just not going to stop using this stuff. And you know what? You do you, boo. I really hope that you're not working on other people. And that's what really bothers me the most, is that if you're just doing it to yourself, that's fine. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But if you're using this on other people, knowing what you know, and especially if you have seen my videos, shame on you. That's it. Shame on you.